Hello friends, I am Guna Madhivanan, Current Affairs faculty from Offices IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing our 163rd Current Affairs set list topic, that is regarding electoral bond. Electoral bond, friends, though the name says as bond, but it is not something like a regular bond. A regular bond will carry some interest. If you take a regular bond, normal bond, let us say I am saying 10 crores, value is 10 crores, there will be interest, 10% interest, there will be time period, this bond has a time period of 10 years. So any regular bond will have these features, right? But if you take electoral bond, though it carries the name bond, but it is not having the characteristics of a bond. This electoral bond is something like a promissory note. Let us say now I have 100 rupees in my packet, now I own that. Now if this 100 rupees goes to your packet, then you will own it. If it goes to someone else will own it. And this 100 rupees note which I have in my packet, that will not carry any interest, there will be no interest, and there is no time period also. So 100 rupees note is something like a promissory note, that promises, that note promises. RBI governor, at the bottom of the note he will say, I promise the bearer sum of 100 rupees so and so. He is promising that this paper will have a value of 100 rupees. Like that, this electoral bond is also going to be like a paper that is going to carry some value which you decide. Okay, so this electoral bond is not like a regular bond. This electoral bond will not carry any interest. It will not carry any interest. You have to remember point number 1. Right? If you want to donate to any political party, let's say I want to donate to BJP, I want to donate to Congress, any political party, I want to donate to some regional party, whatever I want to donate. Now, if my donation is less than 2000 rupees, then no problem, I can give in terms of cash. If I want to donate more than 2000, I cannot donate in terms of cash, rather I can donate only in the form of electoral bond. I can donate only in the form of electoral bond. Okay, where I will get this bond? I will get this bond from selective SBI bank branches. In selective SBI bank branches, these bond will be available. Whether it will be available 365 days? No. January, February, March, then comes April, May, June, then comes July, August, September, then comes October. So January 10 days, first 10 days, April first 10 days, July first 10 days, October first 10 days. Only in these 10 days of the beginning of the every quarter, you will find this electoral bond available in this bank branches, SBI bank branches. And these bonds are available in the multiples of 1000 rupees. You get 1000 rupees bond. Or you want 10,000 rupees bond, it will be available. Or you want 1 lakh rupees bond, yes, it is available. Or you want 10 lakh rupees bond, yes, it is available. Or you want 1 crore rupees bond, yes, it is available. So you can buy only in the multiples of these denominations. Alright, so you want to donate 1 crore, 10 crores, 100 crores, okay, great, electoral bond will be available. You cannot donate 1 crore and 56,000, like that you cannot donate. In these figures only, in the multiples of these figures only, you can buy the electoral bond. Right? Now, if you want to buy this electoral bond from the SBI bank branch, then you should have a bank account. You should have a bank account, that is KYC compliant bank account. Need not be in SBI. So you can have your account in some other bank also, that is okay, but you should have a bank account which is KYC compliant. That means know your customer compliant account. So if I have an account in HDFC, then that is a KYC compliant account. So HDFC bank will know everything about me, who I am, what is my phone number, what is my address, what is my PAN card number, all those information that bank will know, right? So if I want to buy this electoral bond, I can go to SBI bank branch and I can buy, right? And I can buy only when I have a bank account in any bank, because I have to furnish those informations. Okay, so now I am buying electoral bond worth, let us say 10 crore rupees. I am buying electoral bond, or okay, it is too much. Guna is donating only, let's say 1 crore sufficient. So Guna is donating 1 crore rupees. Now I want to donate 1 crore rupees to BJP. I want to donate 1 crore rupees to BJP. Okay, let us make it as Congress. For a reason, I will tell you. I am donating it to Congress. I want to donate 1 crore rupees to Congress. So what I do, I go to that SBI bank branch. I get 1 crore rupees worth electoral bond. That electoral bond will not carry my name. There will be complete anonymity. There will be complete anonymity. That electoral bond, that paper will not carry my name. But SBI will know. SBI will obviously know that Guna is buying that bond. SBI will have the information about Guna. But the bond will not carry the name of Guna. Now Guna is taking this 1 crore rupees worth of bond and he is giving it to Congress party. Now what is Congress party? So when the bond goes to Congress party, even Congress party, when they look at the bond, there will be no name mentioned. Okay. So for Congress party, 100 rupees note, whether you knew from where it has come to your packet, it would have gone into different hands, right? You withdraw from the ATM, so you knew you got it from the ATM, that's all, right? Like that, the Congress party in this example, they knew that okay, 1 crore rupees worth electoral bond they have received. Now this political party, they have to encash it within 15 days. So within 15 days, they have to deposit this electoral bond in a particular bank account which is verified by Election Commission. So every political party will have a bank account verified by Election Commission. Only in that bank account, the concerned political party should deposit that bond. So Guna is giving that 1 crore rupees worth of bond, then Congress within 15 days, they have to deposit that bond in that account and they will get the money. Clear? Got it? Now, we people who are actually voting and we are electing, but we do not know who is contributing how much to political parties, right? Now if someone is giving to BJP, then Congress will not know how much BJP is receiving. Remember, we are voting, we the people who vote and select, we are not aware who is donating how much to which political party. Similarly, now if someone is depositing, giving it to BJP, then Congress government, the Congress political party will not be aware that who is donating how much to BJP. But however, SBI knew who is buying how much worth electoral bond. And SBI is a public sector bank. That means it is owned by government. That means when SBI is able to know who is purchasing electoral bond, in a way government can also know who is purchasing the bond. That means the ruling party will be aware. Okay, that who has purchased how much amount of money and where he is taking that money, that the ruling government will know. But we the people who are actually voting and selecting the lawmakers, we may not be aware. Other political party, opposite parties, they may not be aware. Whatever they receive, they will know how much money is coming to them. But for others, how much they get, they cannot, they are not aware of it. But the ruling party, who is actually forming the government, who is controlling SBI, so they can get the idea of who is donating how much to which political party. So the transparency is not available in this electoral bonds. Ruling party can understand where the money goes, where the money flows, by which ruling party can also put pressure. Let us say if I am going and donating 100 crores to Congress or some other political party, imagine if there is some XYZ ruling party, that the XYZ ruling party they knew, right, that Guna has withdrawn 100 crores, 1000 crores worth electoral bond. They might not feel happy that I am not donating to them, I am donating to someone else. Maybe I might face some pressure. Forget about which ruling party, I am saying in general, any ruling party. There is a possibility. So these are the issues surrounding electoral bond, right? One good thing about electoral bond is See, now black money cannot be used for funding political parties, because any amount more than 2000 rupees you cannot donate in the form of cash, you can donate only in the form of electoral bonds. If it's electoral bonds, you can buy only through banking transactions, only from SBI bank branch you can buy. So the bank will be aware who is buying, how much he is buying. So black money cannot be used for funding political parties. That is something which we have to appreciate. But however, the lack of transparency in this electoral bond, that is actually making us to question about the intention of this electoral bonds. One more thing of concern here is, so some time back there was a condition that a company cannot donate more than 7.5% of profit which they make. So if Guna is making 100 crores profit, I was eligible to donate not more than 7.5 crores. But now that condition has been relaxed. Now if Guna wants, Guna can donate the entire 100 crores. Similarly, there was a restriction previously about the foreign donations. Previously that foreign donations were restricted, but now Indian subsidiaries of foreign companies can donate. So there was an amendment which paves way for Indian subsidiaries of foreign companies, they can donate. So foreign companies through their Indian subsidiaries, they can donate a lot to the political parties. So in a way also that foreign funding also flows to political parties. So these are some issues connected with electoral bonds. Election Commission is not happy with this electoral bonds, but however we are still having electoral bonds in practice. As I said, these bonds will be available at the start of every quarter for 10 days, but however if there is going to be an election, if it is an election year, then the number of days will be increased to 30 for a brief period. Right, this is about electoral bonds, friends. Now based on our discussion, I have given an MCQ. One more point I forgot to say, let me add it. You cannot donate to all the political parties just like that. The political party should have secured at least 1% of vote in the previous election. Only then you can go and donate. For example, there is a Guna's Welfare Party. I am running a party, Guna's Welfare, my welfare. For my welfare, I am running a party, Guna's Welfare Party. And Guna's Welfare Party has secured, let us say, 0.25% votes in the previous election, then electoral bonds cannot be given to Guna Welfare Party. Minimum 1% that party should have secured. Okay, right. Now find out the right answer and give it in the comment section. Right. So if you are interested in buying 600 current affairs MCQs covering from December 2020 to April 2021, along with it, if you want to watch my economic survey and budget discussion videos, yes, you can buy this by clicking the link given in the description box. Right. Similarly, June 2020 to November 2020, you want to buy the current affairs MCQs booklet, yes, you can buy. Everything in PDF format is available. So you can buy by clicking the link given in the description box. My revised current affairs program features I have given here. You can go through. If you are interested, any doubts, clarification, you can make a call to the number here. If you want to buy this, simply click the link given in the description box, that will guide you. Right, friends, I will meet you tomorrow with another important, interesting, exciting topic. Till then, bye. Take care.